Big Mandir debate, temple and elections. For the last fortnight, ahead of Monday's Pran Pratishtha inauguration ceremony in Ayodhya, political parties have been tied in a fierce political debate in this big general election year. While the BJP and Prime Minister Modi have unapologetically led the Mandir rituals across the country, the opposition is mostly staying out, some even criticizing the Modi government for what they claim is a religious ceremony being turned into a political spectacle. All this, of course, is in the build-up to the 2024 general elections. So how will the Mandir issue play out electorally? Will other livelihood issues be able to trump the Mandir card, or will Hindutva win out? What of the India Alliance and Rahul Gandhi's Nyaya Yatra? To answer those questions, we're joined by special guest Swapan Dasgupta, who's been a BJP leader and political commentator. Yogendra Yadav is co-founder Swaraj India. He's part of Rahul Gandhi's Nyaya Yatra. Rahul Verma, fellow at Center for Policy Research, does a lot of data analysis. Pawan Kumar Verma, author, diplomat and former MP of the JDU in the Rajya Sabha. And we'll also be joined at some stage by Sumant C. Raman, political analyst, to give us a perspective from Chennai. I'm going to put big questions on the show, and the first big question on this roundtable on temple and elections is simply this. Are the Ram Mandir ceremonies about politics or religion or both? Swapan Dasgupta, why don't you take that question right at the top? Are the Ram Mandir ceremonies about politics or religion or both?
I think if you really want to answer that, I think it's quite apparent that it's about both in various ways. There is undeniably a very important political dimension, because the Ram Mandir issue was not merely about constructing a temple. It was about redefining India's nationhood. And to that extent, this comes as a culmination of a sustained 32-year-old agitation. Even some people would say even more, but at least in modern politics, it would say about 32 years. And that is, no doubt about it, is the advent of the political Hindu in the public sphere. But at the same time, it is undeniable that for a large number of people, the entire issue of the Ram Mandir is a matter of faith. It's a question of Hindu asmita. And I think both are coexisting, and sometimes they merge, and there's a synergy which has been given to both these impulses. And so to answer your question in a very brief way, yes, it's both.
You're saying it's both.
Yes.
Do you want to respond to that, Yogendra Yadav? Swapan Dasgupta is unambiguously saying that this symbolizes, in a way, the arrival of the political Hindu in the public sphere. So it's about religion, it's also about politics, especially because it's a big general election year.
Rajdeep, the advantage of debating with an intelligent person like Swapan Dasgupta is that he doesn't at least deny things which are absolutely clear and apparent to everyone. Of course, as he rightly puts it was never about the Mandir. It was about creating what he calls a new nationalism. Let me give it a slightly different perspective to it. Of course, I agree. It was never about temple. BJP was never serious about temple. As we know, Ram Mandir and Ayodhya actually did not even figure on their agenda till the early 80s. So it is about creating a new kind of majoritarian politics in this country. I would add a few things to it, and I'm sure Swapan may not agree with that. We have a different perspective, but we can have an intelligent disagreement. It is about creating a politics, not merely a politics of majority. It is about creating a political insecurity in a country among 80% population of a country. Ridiculous, isn't it, that 80% can be made to feel insecure? It is about politics of revenge. It is about politics of sense of inferiority. It is about, as Pratap Mehta has rightly said, it is a colonization of Hindu religion by political power. So what we are witnessing has nothing to do with dharma, maryada, or any kind of sense of propriety. It is not about religion. It is not about Maryada Purushottam's Maryada. It is about stamping a certain kind of political superiority of the majority. This goes against anything that dharma or maryada stands for.
Can I just get Swapan Dasgupta to respond